You may be aware that back in April of 2024, Oris introduced a new generation of their core collection, the Aquis Date. But did you know that among the variety of models in this collection, there are two that support ecological programs under Oris's Change for the Better program? I'll give you the details of the Aquis NY Harbor and Aquis Upcycle 400 models on this episode of Adventures with Time. First, let me provide a brief overview of the changes made to the Aquis Date. You may not be able to identify any specific changes by looking just at the new model, except that the case looks a bit slimmer. But there are subtle refinements to the case. Specifically, the lugs are more angular, the bezel has a sharper tilt, and the crown and crown guards are smaller. They've also slimmed down the hands and slenderized the applied hour indices. For me, one of the most important updates is to the bracelet. Oris has patented a quick change strap system that doesn't involve removing the lug bars at all. Simply open the flap and unhook the end link. Easy off, easy on. The folding clasp has also been updated to include a quick adjustment mechanism. Unlike other on-the-fly systems, with Oris's design, you don't even have to take the watch off your wrist. Just press the clasp buttons and slide to tighten or loosen the bracelet. You can see how this mechanism works from the back side of the clasp. These changes are Bob approved. You know what's also Bob approved? These watch theme activity books. These are perfect for any watch enthusiast, whether beginner or expert. Improve and test your horological knowledge with the Watch Lovers Puzzle Book, More Watch Lovers Puzzles, and most extreme, the Watch Lovers Rebus Puzzle Book, all available on Amazon. Link in the description below. Buying a copy is a great way to get something you'll enjoy while showing support for this channel. Or you can simply say thanks using the $ button below. Always greatly appreciated. Along with these changes, Oris released the Aquis Date Upcycle. There are actually 4 upcycle models. The model I have here on loan is the 43.5mm size with the in-house caliber 400. They also have models using the caliber 733, a Solita-based movement, in 43.5mm, 41.5mm, and 36.5mm versions. This caliber 400 model has a lug-to-lug of 51mm and a thickness of 13.8mm, including the dome sapphire crystal, which has an AR coating on the underside. You'll note that these have a different lug setup from what you normally see, but I'll cover that later. This is a diver's watch with a water resistance rating of 300 meters. And as such, it has a 120-click unidirectional timing bezel with ceramic insert and superluminova filled hands and indices. Inside is the caliber 400, which can be seen through the sapphire display caseback. It's an in-house automatic movement that runs at 28,800 beats per hour and has a very long 120 hours of power reserve. That's 5 days. This movement is rated within the cost accuracy of -3 to +5 seconds per day. As I said, the Aquis Date Upcycle models are a symbol of Oris's Change for the Better program of sustainability initiatives. Key here is the dial, which is made from recycled PET plastic recovered from the ocean, pelletized into rods, and sliced into dials. The result of this process is that each dial has a unique color blend. This version of the Aquis Date Upcycle Caliber 400 retails for $4,400 US. The other model I want to show you is the Aquis NY Harbor Limited Edition 2. This watch was launched in August of 2025 and is limited to 2,000 numbered pieces. It uses the same case as the updated Aquis Date Caliber 400 I showed you before. but with a slightly thinner profile since it uses the caliber 733, which itself is 15/100ths of a millimeter thinner, and a screw-down engraved caseback which displays the limited edition number of your piece. The watch I have on loan is on this turquoise rubber strap. However, the watch also comes with the older style metal bracelet, but you can always upgrade to the newer bracelet I discussed before. As mentioned, the New York Harbor uses the 733 caliber, which is based on the Sellita SW200 movement. It sits behind this screw-down caseback engraved with an oyster motif. Why oysters? With this watch, Oris backs the Billion Oyster Project, whose mission is to restore 1 billion oysters to New York Harbor by 2035. As with the Aquis Upcycle, a key feature of this watch is its style. Here it has a shimmering oyster shell effect achieved using a painted disc with a natural mother of pearl applied to it. This Aquis New York Harbor retails for $3,000 US. Now that you've seen both of these different but related watches, which, if either, is to your liking? I'd love to see your thoughts in the comments. Are you swayed by the option to have the upcycle with either the caliber 400 or the caliber 733? Remember, the New York Harbor is only available with the caliber 733. To me, it comes down to one's dial and bezel preference. The upscale has a fun, vivid dial. The dark blue lines, at least on the specific piece I have here, makes the hands and indices stand out. I also like the color and look of the ceramic bezel insert. On the flip side, having been raised in New York City, the purpose behind the New York Harbor model has more meaning to me. However, I'm not a fan of the high relief bezel, but that's a personal preference. Let me know your thoughts on these watches. And if you prefer an extreme version of the Aquis, take a look at the watch in this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.